Yeah, 5 a.m. grinding in the lab while the city still sleep. Mixing tracks worth 7 figures deep. Black Mercedes parked outside the warehouse where I stack my paper neat. 30 years of perfecting this craft now. Every beat I drop make the speakers weak. Young cats knocking on my door with dreams, but only real ones earn a seat. Studio sessions running past midnight. Engineering sounds that make the whole world move. Platinum plaques covering every wall. Testament to everything I had to prove. From analog boards to digital mastery of all my sound, but kept the street rules. Now they pay me millions just to nod my head when lesser producers trying to improve.
Still on the grind, still count the money. Still in the lab, still sound so funky. Still push the weight, still move the product. Still run the west, still ain't no stopping. Still on the grind, still count the money. Still in the lab, still sound so funky. Still push the weight, still move the product. Still run the west, still ain't no stopping.
7-figure checks from Universal while I'm blueprinting beats in my private compound. Every gold record on these walls represent the blood, sweat, and tears that I compound. Cover city headquarters where I engineer the frequencies that shake the nation foundation. 3 decades mastering this business, now I dictate terms for the whole generation. Mixing board worth more than most houses. Every fader control a different revenue stream. Death row money multiplied by aftermath power. Built an unstoppable machine. Private jet to New York just to sign one contract that'll change the whole game forever. Detox sessions in the vault while my empire expand. Pressure make diamonds never.
Still on the grind, still count the money. Still in the lab, still sound so funky. Still push the weight, still move the product. Still run the west, still ain't no stopping. Still on the grind, still count the money. Still in the lab, still sound so funky. Still push the weight, still move the product. Still run the west, still ain't no stopping.
Cold cash stacked in the Compton safe while my sound system bumped through earthquake back. Every dollar earned legitimate through these beats that put the whole industry in play. Forbes list confirmation what the streets already knew. I turned nothing into everything. Handpicked my successors, built an army of kings while these pretenders still wondering. 6 cars in the driveway, but I still remember walking 20 blocks to make a sale. Now my signature worth millions on any contract. Success inevitable, never fail. West Coast emperor status undisputed. Crown heavy, but my shoulders built for weight. They tried to bury me, but legends don't die. Now watch me demonstrate. Every scar on my hands tell the story of a man who refused to quit. When the lights went dim, turned my pain into power, my losses into lessons. Now I see the bigger vision from within. All the nights in the studio wasn't just about the music. It was building so that record they can't tear down. Now I stand on top of everything I built from dust. King of my own crown. Legend built this empire from desire.
Stepped out that Greyhound in 91 with $50 and a dream to chase. Now I'm counting dirty money in the penthouse, champagne flowing at my own pace. Turned that first 1,000 into millions through the smoke in a late night grind. Got connects from Compton to Miami, moving product with a mastermind. Every rejection letter from the labels, you feel my hunger for the crown. Built my own studio in the garage while these suckers try to hold me down. Flip that drug money into real estate. 20 properties from coast to coast. Big boss status authenticated. I'm the reason why these streets still boast. From the bottom to the top, now we run the whole block. Money keep flowing, never gon' stop. Big dreams turn real, that's the way we rock. Hustle paid off, now we own the shop.
Negotiated that 50 million streaming deal while smoking purple haze in the Benz. Got my nephew handling distribution while I count these dividends. 3 warehouses and cars and moving product by the semi-truckload. Death Row taught me how to hustle. Now I own the whole zip code. Boardroom full of suits, but I still keep that blue bandana folded. Every contract that I sign got my lawyers making sure I'm molded. From that first brick of chronic to these corporate checks deposited. Big Boss Dog Incorporated, watch how fast a million get.
Now we run the whole block. Money keep flowing, never gon' stop. Big dreams turn real, that's the way we rock. Hustle paid off, now we own the shop.
Started with a quarter ounce in Long Beach, now I'm moving tons through the port. Got senators on speed dial while my yacht docked at Newport. 27 restaurants, each one clearing 6 figures, monthly seed green. Turn my jail time into stock options. Harvard business can't teach what I seen. Got the mayor cutting ribbons at my cannabis cultivation facility, grand opening. While my Rolls Royce collection sitting pretty 40 deep and still growing. From food stamps in the projects to owning half the block where I was raised. Big Boss Dog status permanent.
Watch these haters get amazed.
Used to pray for nights like this, now I live them every day. From that liquor store robbery 10 to these $1 million plays. Sometimes I sit back and wonder how I made it through the pain. But God had bigger plans for me. And slinging rock in the rain. From the bottom to the top, now we run the whole block. Money keep flowing, never gon' stop. Big dreams turn real, that's the way we rock. Hustle paid off, now we own the shop. From the bottom to the top, now we run the whole block. Money keep flowing, never gon' stop. Big dreams turn real, that's the way we rock. Hustle paid off, now we own the shop.
25 years later and I'm still a blueprint they study. Made it out the LBC with my hands and pockets bloody. Turned that death row money into generational riches. Now my grandkids inherit empires, that's how Big Boss switches.
'72 Impala with the chrome spinning, that's where it started. Now I'm pulling up to Tesla headquarters, fully departed. From the block to the stock exchange, portfolio diversified. Death row money plus that streaming cash and pie supersized. Got that gin distillery pumping out cases by the thousands, while my weed farms in Riverside got the profits never drowsing. Changed the game from gangsta rap to boss move sophisticated. Long Beach built me, now the whole world's fascinated.
West Coast grind, never quit, never fall. Money keep coming, watch the story unfold. From the bottom to the top, now the truth been told. Big boss living, got that heart of gold.
Now I got 12 dispensaries from Oakland down to San Diego Bay. Every gram that moved through California got my signature display. Bought my mama that mansion in Baldwin Hills, 3 million cash straight. Why these rappers lease they chains, I own the jewelers real estate. Council meetings with the mayor discussing zoning laws and permits, see green. Netflix deal worth 80 million, Hollywood respects the king. From that corner booth at Roscoe's plotting moves with Dre and Cube. The boardroom stations where these executives salute, yeah.
West Coast grind, never quit, never fall. Money keep coming, watch the story unfold. From the bottom to the top, now the truth been told. Big boss living, got that heart of gold.
Drop 3 million on that Inglewood warehouse, now it's cooking pure. Got the feds watching, but my lawyers got me bulletproof for sure. 26 years in this game and I still move like I'm untouchable. Built the empire off the sticky green, made it undebatable. From the first brick phone to these corporate deals with 9-figure C's green. Every hater that doubted the dog now work for my machine. Turn that street credibility into $1 billion stock options tight. Big boss dog certified nephew, this is how you win the fight. Took a minute to reflect on the path that I chose. Every scar, every win, every door that I closed. Now my kids got trust funds, generational flows. From the mud to the stars, that's the way that it goes.
West Coast grind, never quit, never fold. Money keep coming, watch the story unfold. From the bottom to the top, now the truth been told. Big boss living, got that heart of gold.
West Coast grind, never quit, never fold. Money keep coming, watch the story unfold. From the bottom to the top, now the truth been told. Big boss living, got that heart of gold.
From that first dime bag to these Fortune 500 boys, seats turn. Every bridge that tried to burn me down just helped my empire get confirmed. Now my grandkids inherit kingdoms while these fake bosses still concerned. Big boss, dog eternal. Nephew, this is how legends get their turn.
Woke up at 4 a.m. in my Chevy Malibu, parked outside the unemployment office, vision crystal clear. Sold my Xbox and my Jordan collection just to press 1,000 CDs, hunger driving every gear. Hit the streets of Warren harder than a repo man, slinging demos to every corner store cashier. Now my Spotify streams hit 50 million monthly while these doubters disappear. Took that Section 8 apartment frustration and transformed it into liquid motivation full. Every eviction notice on my kitchen counter became another reason to break every rule. Turned my mama's prescription bottles into metaphors that made these major labels drool. Now I'm buying buildings where they used to tell me, boy, you ain't nothing but a fool.
I ain't stopping till I'm at the pinnacle. Every setback made me more invincible. From the bottom, now my rise is undeniable. Started with a dream, now I'm untouchable.
Hey. 7-figure tax returns got my accountant doing backflips while these wannabes still counting pennies in they piggy banks. Bought my mother's dream house, cash money, no mortgage, 37 rooms where she used to think of Shanks. Detroit Free Press called me greatest lyricist alive, but I was grinding when they wouldn't give me thanks. Now these Billboard charts stay decorated with my plaques, while opposition sinking faster than the Titanic ranks. Turn that Chrysler plant rejection into Shady Records domination, built an empire off the doubt. Paul Rosenberg's foaming ringing non-stop since Revival dropped. Every network trying to figure out how Marshall Mathers flipped the script from food stamps to private jets without selling his soul for clout. Now I'm sitting courtside at the Palace while these copycats still trying to find a route.
I ain't stopping till I'm at the pinnacle. Every setback made me more invincible. From the bottom, now my rise is undeniable. Started with a dream, now I'm untouchable. I ain't stopping till I'm at the pinnacle. Every setback made me more invincible. From the bottom, now my rise is undeniable. Started with a dream, now I'm untouchable.
Went from stealing ramen noodles at the Meyer on Gratiot to owning stock in Campbell Soup Company portfolios. 9 Grammy nominations later, still that same angry white boy, but now I'm moving like D'Angelo's. Turn my trailer park trauma into trauma center. Bank deposits 50,000 per show minimum. Recovery went diamond worldwide while I was still recovering from my Vicodin delirium. Built a shady empire brick by brick while these industry snakes was trying to tear me down. Now my net worth's touching 200 million and I still rep that 313 crown. Went from borrowing Paul's car to cop studio time to buying Paula's own recording studio compound. Marshall died broke and desperate, but Eminem rose up and claimed his battleground. I was 13 in that basement with a broken microphone, dreaming past the roaches and the mold. Now I'm 30, so to reckon with a legacy that can't be sold. But sometimes I miss that hungry cold, cause success got me comfortable, but comfort makes you weak, and weakness ain't the Marshall that I know. So I stay up all night writing bars like I'm still broke, keep that fire burning in my soul.
I ain't stopping till I'm at the pinnacle. Every setback made me more invincible. From the bottom, now my rise is undeniable. Started with a dream, now I'm untouchable.
So when they write my story, let them know I never folded under pressure or the weight. Turned every you came in and watch me every door slam and die out, create my own gate. From that pawn shop mic to these platinum walls, I built this kingdom bar by bar. Marshall Mathers died broke and desperate, but Slim Shady became a motherfucking star.
Oh, 4:57 a.m. Alarm clock screaming, but I'm already dressed for war. Penthouse suite overlooking Sunset Strip, where I built my empire from the floor. 300K watch on my wrist, ticking time while I'm stacking $1 million hits. Every phone call worth a Porsche payment, every handshake still another business split. Compton raised me hard, but Beverly Hills money got me thinking on a different level now. Studio downstairs pumping back so loud, the neighbors calling noise complaints, but I don't bow. IPR discussions over breakfast while my stocks climb higher than these Hollywood Hills peaks. 27 years of grinding daily finally got me everything these other rappers seek.
Never stop the grind, never stop the flow. Stack it up high, watch the empire grow. West Coast legend, this is how we go. Dre beats banging everywhere we roll.
$12 million studio where I architect the sound and move them backs daily. Aftermath checks deposited while I'm negotiating deals that make these label heads go crazy. Helicopter landing on the Malibu estate, where I conduct business over lobster dinners. Every verse I drop worth 6 figures minimum, that's why all my proteges stay winners. Conference calls with Apple executives discussing streaming numbers hitting Billboard peaks. Young cats sending demos, but my inbox full of offers worth more than they make in weeks. N.W.A meetings in Manhattan, penthouses where the real money change hands behind closed doors. West Coast Don status solidified permanent, now watch me kick down industry doors.
Never stop the grind, never stop the flow. Stack it up high, watch the empire grow. West Coast legend, this is how we go. Dre beats banging everywhere we roll. Everywhere we do. Never stop the flow. Stack it up high, watch the empire grow. West Coast legend, this is how we go. Dre beats banging everywhere we roll.
Boardroom full of suits, but I'm the only one who built this from the block. Turn 2 turntables and alone into a fortune that'll never stop. Beats by Dre, headphones worldwide, while my catalog on the streaming charts. Every young producer want my cosign, cause I separate the science from the art. Sunset Boulevard, office where I close deals worth more than small countries. GDP, legacy cemented in the concrete, while these wannabes still trying to copy me. Transformation from the streets to corporate suits, now I own the whole supply chain. When they write the history books about this culture, ain't but one king to remain. Now I see the whole picture, crystal clear. Every move was calculated from day one. All the hate, all the doubt, all the sleepless nights just made me more dangerous when the sun comes. 25 years deep in this game, and I still wake up hungry like I ain't won nothing yet. Cause the moment you get comfortable is the moment you forget what real power is. I ain't done nothing yet.
Never stop the grind,
Never stop the flow.
stack it up high, watch the empire grow. West Coast legend, this is how we go. Dre beats banging everywhere we roll.
Everywhere.
Stop the grind, never stop the flow.
Stop the flow.
Stack it up high, watch the empire grow.
Watch the
West
empire
Coast legend, this is how we go. Dre beats banging everywhere we roll. From the bottom to the summit,
Every sacrifice was worth it in the end. Now my legacy eternal, bulletproof, can't break or bend. West Coast architect forever, built this kingdom brick by brick. When they ask who ran this decade, tell them Dre perfected it. Started from the bottom with $40 in my pocket, now I'm stacking $1 million. Kicked down every door from Yonkers to the Bronx, never caught feeling. Grind don't stop at 4 a.m.
Still pushing weight in these streets. Turn pain into power, every scar on my chest where the heat meets. Walked the well with my dogs, came back with the crown intact. Broke chains that held me down, now my wrist shine with diamond fast. From project hallways to penthouse views, I earn every single step. But don't thrill you, make you stronger. That's why death couldn't make me trap.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top, yeah.
Blood, sweat, tears, that's the price we pay.
Turn the pain into power every single day.
It's gon' give it to you, this is how we pray.
Break down the walls like I'm 20 feet tall. Watch me demolish the block. Pitbull mentality, bite down hard, never let go of the rock. 6-figure deals on the table, but I want 7 to 8. Y'all still counting pennies while I'm building my estate. Rough riders for life, we ride deep through the concrete jungle. Every obstacle in my path get crushed, watch the we crumble. From the dirt to the throne, earn respect with these callous hands. Now they bow when I walk in the room, I'm the king of these lands.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top.
Yeah, blood, sweat, tears, that's the price we pay.
Turn the pain into power every single day.
It's gon' give it to you, this is how we pray.
Yeah, came from Yonkers with nothing but rage in a hungry stomach. Now I own 3 blocks, my garage got 12 whips in it. Turned every no into fuel, watch me flip the whole script. Dead broke at 21, now my watch costs more than your crib. Y'all was sleeping on the dog, now you see why I stay vicious. Built a legacy with these fists, every punch was so deliberate. What God gave me can't be taken, that's why devils keep on running. When the smoke clears from the battle, only real ones left standing.
Lost my father young, had to raise myself from the mud. Now I see his face in the mirror, flowing through my blood. Every scar tells a story of the pain that made me stronger. God's plan unfolding, couldn't hide behind the anger no longer.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top.
Yeah, blood, sweat, tears, that's the price we pay.
Turn the pain into power every single day.
It's gon' give it to you, this is how we pray.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top, yeah.
Blood, sweat, tears, that's the price we pay.
Turn the pain into power every single day.
It's gon' give it to you, this is how we pray.
What? Y'all thought the dog was finished, but I came back from the dead. Crawled out the dirt with my fangs still sharp. Put respect on what I said. When the Lord calls my name, I'ma answer with my head held high. Dark man X forever eternal. Watch a real one multiply.
Started from the trailer park in Warren, now I'm worth 300 million cent green. Turn my stutter into rapid fire bars, made weakness part of the machine. 8 Mile Road to Madison Square, proved the doubters wrong with every verse. Sold 47 million albums while they said white boys couldn't work. Pulled myself from rock bottom when the pills had me seeing death. Now I'm teaching kids through music how to find their dying breath. Shady Records built an empire, Marshall Mathers broke the mold. Watch me spit these facts in double time while lesser rappers fold. I can make it on my own, but I'll never fall down.
Keep climbing every mountain till I take the whole crown.
They said I wouldn't make it, but I proved them all wrong.
Now I'm standing at the top and I'm singing my song.
Yeah, dropped out of Lincoln High, but still graduated to greatness. Burned every bridge that held me back, now I'm fireproof and shameless. Went from food stamps to Forbes list, turned my anger into millions. Detroit's finest expo, while these copycats play civilians. Recovery album saved my life, now I'm saving kids from dark side. Every bar I spit's a bullet aimed at anyone who wants to try. Built my castle from the ashes of every no they ever told me. Now the world bows down to Slim Shady, can't nobody ever hold me.
I can make it on my own, but I'll never fall down. Keep climbing every mountain till I take the whole ground.
They said I wouldn't make it, but I proved them all wrong.
Now I'm standing at the top and I'm singing my song.
Climb from Haley police custody battles to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 25 years deep, still spitting propane flames through the pain. Outsold Elvis and the Beatles while they question my credentials. Now I'm mentoring Royce and 50 other MC essentials. The 8-mile kid who conquered Hollywood and never sold his soul. 300 million records later, still in complete control. From rehab rooms to stadium crowds, I weaponized my flaws, so when they carved my epitaph right, he rewrote all the laws. Used to pray for better days while staring at these broken walls. Now I'm proof that pain transforms when destiny calls. Every nightmare that I lived through was just preparing my mind for the moment when I realized I was born to shine. I can make it on my own, but I'll never fall down.
Keep climbing every mountain till I take the whole crown.
They said I wouldn't make it, but I proved them all wrong.
Now I'm standing at the top and I'm singing my song.
I can make it on my own, but I'll never fall down.
Keep climbing every mountain till I take the whole crown.
They said I wouldn't make it, but I proved them all wrong.
Now I'm standing at the top and I'm singing my song.
They counted me out when the overdose nearly took my breath. Now I'm spitting resurrection bars, came back to cheat death. From trailer park nightmares to the throne, I built with bleeding hands. When they ask how legends are made, point them to where Marshall stands.
Started with a quarter sack in 92. Now I'm worth 200 million strong. Long Beach raised me, Death Row paid me. Been the king for way too long. 29 albums deep in the game, still dropping heat like it's nothing. Gin and juice flowing through my veins, why these young cats keep on bluffing. Crip walking through the industry, blue bandana tied with precision. Every studio session legendary, making hits is my life mission. From doggy style to algorithm, watch the dog maintain his throne. LBC forever in my DNA, West Coast legend fully grown. Turn it up, we ain't never going down. Keep it moving, keep it smooth, we run this whole dang town. From the bottom to the top, watch us claim what we deserve. Real ones always find a way, that's the lesson that we learn. Turn it up, we ain't never going down. Keep it moving, keep it smooth, we run this whole dang town. From the bottom to the top, watch us claim what we deserve. Real ones always find a way, that's the lesson that we learn. Built my empire from the LBC blocks, now I'm teaching young hustlers the formula. 48 years deep and I'm still the coldest, every verse I drop is pure phenomena. $1 million mansion overlooking the ocean, but I keep my feet on solid concrete. West Coast royalty running through my bloodstream, making boss moves while y'all compete. Compound interest building while I'm sleeping, investment stacking up like dominoes falling. Young Snoop turned to Uncle Snoop with wisdom, now the whole culture hear me calling. Football coach to my son's team on Sundays, showing kids that legends stay connected. Death row checks turn to streaming residuals, compound growth is how wealth gets perfected. Turn it up, we ain't never going down. Keep it moving, keep it smooth, we run this whole dang town. From the bottom to the top, watch us claim what we deserve. Real ones always find a way, that's the lesson that we learn. Turn it up, we ain't never going down. Keep it moving, keep it smooth, we run this whole dang town. From the bottom to the top, watch us claim what we deserve. Real ones always find a way, that's the lesson that we learn. 30 years in this rap game, and I still ain't slowing down one bit. Every check I ever cash went straight to building up my clique. Martha Stewart in the kitchen while I'm rolling up the sticky green. Corporate boardrooms to the block party, moving like a money machine. Taught my nephews how to flip their first 100 in the Southern wrecking greater. Boss up and stay broke forever, that's the motto of a true player. LBC the worldwide stage, watch the doggy breaking barriers down. When God made the mo for legend, he was thinking about this pound. Yeah, I remember when they counted me out, said I'd never last this long. Now I'm 50 Southern wrecking strong, proving all the doubters wrong. Every loss became a lesson, every setback made me wiser. From that young dog to the elder, watch the peelings keep on rising. Turn it up, we ain't never going down. Keep it moving, keep it smooth, we run this whole dang town. From the bottom to the top, watch us claim what we deserve. Real ones always find a way, that's the lesson that we learn. From the streets to the penthouse suite, watch the legend keep on climbing. Every setback was a setup for this moment, perfect timing. When the history books get written, they gon' speak about the dog. West Coast king forever reigning. That's the realest catalog. Started moving weight at 14. Basically projects was my cab back room. Now I own the block I used to serve. Turn that trap into a boardroom. Vitamin water deal worth 100 million. Coca-Cola cut the check. While these rappers still depending on their label, I own my respect. N.W.A, the Bentley, the private plane. Watch me level up the fleet. Every dollar that I touch turns to 10. Multiplication on repeat. Queensbridge to Wall Street offices. Same hunger, different address. Curtis Jackson don't take L's. Every setback becomes success.
Get rich or die trying. That's the motto that I live by. Stack my paper to the ceiling, watch me touch the bucket sky. Can't stop, won't stop grinding till my pockets overflow. When you see me in the streets, you know I had to let them know.
Went from robbing dealers for they stash to moving units by the thousands. Now my G-Unit chain worth more than what most of these cats housing. Lloyd Banks and Buck tried to warn me about the snakes in the business, but I learned to separate the real from fake. Now my circle's finished. Eminem put me on, but I was already destined for greatness. Dre gave me the beats, but my pen game been so outrageous. Federal cases couldn't touch me. IRS tried to order my books, but my lawyer stayed 10 steps ahead while these haters throwing hooks.
Rich or die trying. That's the motto that I live by. Stack my paper to the ceiling, watch me touch the bucket sky. Can't stop, won't stop grinding till my pockets overflow. When you see me in the streets, you know I had to let them know.
Started in South Jamaica with a gram and a prayer. Now I'm moving weight in tons. Ferrari keys in my left hand, Glock 19 in my right. That's how business gets done. Turn my first 10,000 into millions. Flip that trap money to legitimate wealth. Power 106 in the use to Fortune 500 meetings. I didn't elevate myself. Kendrick mansion got 40 rooms. Each one cost more than your yearly salary. Why you still worried about rent money? I'm buying buildings just for the gallery. Interscope deal was just the beginning. Now I got equity stakes in everything I touch. Went from 9 shots in my body to 9 figures in my account. Caught at the Midas clutch.
Sometimes I sit back and think about the pain that made me stronger. All them nights I went to bed hungry. Couldn't wait no longer. Now my mama don't stress about the bills. That's the realest victory. From that corner selling rocks to this empire, rewrote my history. Get rich or die trying. That's the motto that I live by. Stack my paper to the ceiling, watch me touch the bucket sky. Can't stop, won't stop grinding till my pockets overflow. When you see me in the streets, you know I had to let them know.
From the bottom of the barrel to the top of the game, I conquered every level. 9 bullets in my frame, but my bank account still heavy as a shovel. When they write my legacy, tell them Curtis never settled. I turn pain into platinum. That's how real bosses meddle.
Get rich or die trying. Get rich or die trying. Let 'em know. Get rich or die trying.
Basement cypher sessions turn to Grammy nominations. Now I'm proof that persistent pays dividends. Flip my ADHD into ammunition. Rapid fire delivery that separates me from these pretends. 3 psychiatrists said I never focused long enough to finish high school, let alone blend. Wordplay with melodies. Now my net worth got more zeros than they medical recommendations transcend. Oxford Dictionary still studying my metaphors while I'm breaking records they said would never been. Kamikaze album drop unannounced, moved 2 million units while these wannabes still trying to comprehend. Revival critics tried to write my obituary, but legends resurrect stronger than they ever intend. Motor City grit mixed with Hollywood success. Watch me school these students, then ascend.
I grind until my knuckles bleed. Won't stop until I'm crowned king. Every setback to my comeback. Watch me flip this whole dang thing, dang thing. From the bottom to the top spot. Put respect up on my name. Ring till my last breath in my chest. I'ma hustle like my life depend on everything. Everything, everything.
7-figure deals on the table, but I remember splitting ramen noodles with my daughter Haley. Now I'm signing autographs on Ferraris while these posers still riding the bus daily. Conquered every coast from New York to Cali. Spit 16 bars and made Atlantic Records rally. 400,000 first week sales while my competition's numbers looking frailly. Detroit versus everybody mentality got me moving weight like I'm pushing pure Colombian. Marshall Bruce Mathers 3 Incorporated LLC status got me feeling omnipotent. Shady 15 compilation hit platinum while I'm orchestrating beats like a symphonist. Rap got velocity, 1,000 words per minute. Surgical precision when I'm demolished.
I grind until my knuckles bleed. Won't stop until I'm crowned king. Every setback for my comeback. Watch me flip this whole dang thing, dang thing. From the bottom to the top spot. Put respect up on my name. Ring till my last breath in my chest. I'ma hustle like my life depend on everything.
I started with food stamps and government cheese. Now I'm dining with CEOs at country clubs in Birmingham. Every platinum plaque hanging on my wall represents 1 million minds I influence. Watch me turn defeat to equilibrium. 15 years of therapy sessions couldn't fix what poverty did, so I channel pain into penmanship. Now therapists study my discography to understand trauma while I'm cashing checks from my mentorship. Paul Rosenberg called with another 8-figure offer, but I'd rather build schools in my old neighborhood. Remember when they said I'd never make it past 25 without catching the case of dying misunderstood? Now my publishing rights worth more than what most rappers make in their entire career span. I withstood every obstacle they threw at Marshall, transformed into ammunition. Now watch me flood the game with liquid good. 10 years of rejection letters couldn't break what my mother built in me. Now I see why every door slammed shut. It was protecting my destiny. All that anger I carry turned to rocket fuel, propel me past my enemy. Sometimes you gotta lose everything to find out what you're meant to be.
I grind until my knuckles bleed. Won't stop until I'm crowned king. Every setback till my comeback. Watch me flip this whole dang thing, dang thing. From the bottom to the top spot. Put respect up on my name. Ring till my last breath in my chest. I'ma hustle like my life depend on everything, everything.
From that trailer park to Forbes list, 25 years of grinding paid the toll. Now my daughter's kids won't ever know what hunger feels like. That's my only goal. They tried to bury me alive, but forgot I was a seed planted in Detroit soul. Marshall Mathers died broken and angry, but Slim Shady lived forever, lost control. With $100 and a stolen Motorola. Now I'm counting 7 figures while I'm sipping on cola. Every block from Compton to Long Beach knows my name. Turned that corner store hustle in the major league game. Got my hands in real estate studios and tech stocks, while these wannabes still counting pennies on the block. Boardroom meetings where I'm calling every single shot. From the streets to executive suites, can't be stopped.
Money multiply when I touch it, that's the formula. West Coast legend, still the king of California. Built this empire brick by brick, now it's global. Started from the garage, now the whole world knows.
Did that demo deal in the 40 million cash advance. Now I'm sitting courtside watching Lakers while my stocks dance. Beats headphones sold to Apple for 3 billion flat, while you still burning CDs in your mama's habitat. N.W.A residuals still feeding my account daily. Death row masters that I own got me living stately. Interscope partnership turned to ownership stake. Every artist that I touch turns gold for heaven's sake.
Money multiply when I touch it, that's the formula. West Coast legend, legend, still the king of California. Built this empire brick by brick, now it's global. Started from the garage, now the whole world knows.
27 years deep in this game, still the architect of sound. Compton streets to corporate suits, watch our empires get crowned. Signed Eminem for 2 million, turned him into 50 times that. Now my publishing alone brings in 40 million where I'm at. Straight out of Compton, movie rights netted 28 million gross. Death Row catalog ownership got me richer than most hosts. Apple executives still call me when they need that golden touch. Turn my headphone side hustle into $3 billion clutch. Blood, sweat, and tears mixed with that California concrete. Now my name ring bells from Inglewood to Wall Street. Lost friends to the game, but I kept my soul intact. God's plan unfolded, can't nobody take that back.
Money multiply when I touch it, that's the formula. West Coast legend, still the king of California. Built this empire brick by brick, now it's global. Started from the garage, now the whole world knows ya. Money multiply when I touch it, that's the formula. West Coast legend, still the king of California. Built this empire brick by brick, now it's global. Started from the garage, now the whole world knows
From that first sample, flipped to owning every master now. Built this West Coast castle while they wondered why and how. Dre's the final chapter when the history gets told. Compton's greatest export worth more than platinum and gold.
Started with $100 in a dream out in Compton streets. Now I'm pushing Bentleys while these haters still can't compete. Built an empire from the ground, got my name in neon lights. Turned the studio to gold, working 14-hour nights. Got my crew up in the hills, every chain worth more than houses. Made the West Coast legendary, got the world knowing our prowess. From the garage to the Grammys, never folded under pressure. Now they study my blueprint, I'm the game's greatest professor.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top now. Money, power, respect, we got it locked down. From the west to the east, we run this whole town. King of the beats, wear the motherfucking crown.
Beat banging, harder than my 6'4" when I'm dipping through Compton blocks. N.W.A legacy live forever, got the West locked down. With platinum rocks, aftermath entertainment. 25 years deep in this business game, still the king of backlines. Got producers biting my whole frame. Beats by Dre and Pa, $1 billion headphones in every store. Chronic 2001 still knocking, that's the sound they all adore. From world Klobach wrecking crew to running labels, never lost my edge. Still discovering legends like Eminem and Kendrick, that's my knowledge pledge.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top now. Money, power, respect, we got it locked down. From the west to the east, we run this whole town. King of the beats, wear the motherfucking crown.
28 years in the booth, perfecting this West Coast sound. Started with $800, now my net worth astound. Detox sessions in the lab, every snare hit precise. Built legends out of nothing, turn water into ice. From ruthless to Interscope, watch empires rise and fall. Still engineer perfection when these rookies come to crawl. Headphone mogul status while I'm mixing hits at midnight. Step to the doctor's legacy and get your career flatline. Looking back at every scar, they all turn to lessons learned. Every door that slammed shut just made my pee back and burn. Now the kids see possibility where they once saw walls. From the studio to the streets, watch a legend rise and fall.
We ain't stopping till we reach the top now. Money, power, respect, we got it locked down. From the west to the east, we run this whole town. King of the beats, wear the motherfucking crown. We ain't stopping till we reach the top now. Money, power, respect, we got it locked down. From the west to the east, we run this whole town. King of the beats, wear the motherfucking crown.
From the SB 1200 to the Grammy stage, I mastered every frequency. Built Compton's finest empire. Now they study my legacy. Still in the lab at 59. Young kings come seek my guidance. When the beat drops and my voice fades, remember, greatness requires silence.
Started in Compton with a vision and a $40,000 loan from the bank. Yeah. Now my studio worth more than most rappers' entire career. Money in the tank. Beats by Dre, headphones, moving units while I'm orchestrating $1 million deals. 27 years deep in this game, still the king behind the wheels. Aftermath Entertainment, grossing figures that these young cats can't even pronounce. Every platinum plaque on my wall represent another $1 million pounds. From the world-class wrecking crew days to owning Apple shares worth billions sea green. Still producing hits from a Malibu mansion, living the American dream. We don't stop, we don't quit, we just grind every day. Money talks, who grit walks, that's the only way. Head high, chest out, never bow, never break. Real ones rise, fake ones fall, that's the choice you made. Yeah. Stepped out the lab with that chronic sound, now I'm worth 300 million strong. Every beat I drop turned platinum gold. Been the West Coast king for far too long. Got the Escalade parked outside the mansion while my engineer's still mixing tracks. Young cats study my production style, but they can never match these facts. From N.W.A to Solo Rain, I built an empire brick by brick. Brick by brick. Studio sessions run 24/7. Every snare hit make the speakers kick. California dreaming turn reality. Now my name's stamped on every check. When they mention legends in this business, Andre Young demand respect. We don't stop, we don't quit, we just grind every day. Money talk, full grid walk. That's the only way. Head high, chest out, never bow, never break, never break. Real ones rise, fake ones fall. That's the choice you made. That's the choice you made. Still got that hunger from the Ruthless Records days when I was moving weight by the pound. Turn beats into billions while these wannabes still chasing crumbs on the ground. My Bentley costs more than your whole crew made in 2014 combined. Every bar I spit worth a mansion in the hills, that's the power of my mind. Built this legacy from concrete blocks while dodging bullets in the street. Now I'm sitting boardroom meetings where these executives compete for the chance to kiss the ring of the king who never lost his edge or crown. West Coast general commanding armies, watch the whole industry bow down.
Late nights in the garage with my MPC, dreams keeping me awake. 20 years of rejection letters, but I knew my time would break. Every note just fuel for the fire. Every door that slammed just made me stronger. Now they calling me a genius. Should've recognized me longer. We don't stop, we don't quit, we just grind day. Baby, Tawny, teachers talk, real walk. It's the only way. Head, chest out, never bow, never break. Real ones rise, fake ones fall. That's the choice you made.
That's the choice you made.
From the bottom to the top, now my name ring bells in every city block. Detox coming soon, but my legacy already carved in solid rock. 25 years deep and I'm still the one they trying to duplicate. Dre still the architect, watch me build while all these copies imitate.
Yeah, 60,000 invested in my block. Now the whole hood see millions flowing. Marathon continues, blue laces tied tight. My legacy growing. Flossing out of victory laps. I turn pain into profit margins. All money and no money. I built wealth while they kept bargaining. Crenshaw and Slauson corner store became my empire's headquarters. TMC for life. Solid foundation raised kings and queens like I ordered. 10 toes down in designers foes, but my heart still with the trenches. Turn losses into lessons. Now my wins got no defenses.
They tried to dim my light, but I kept on glowing. Never gave up on the dream, kept the vision going. From the ground up, I built it, now the money's showing. Neighborhood hero, watch a legend keep growing.
50,000 on my wrist, but I earned every diamond grinding daily. Built my team from loyal soldiers, now we eating while they still waiting. Bought the block where I was raised, gentrification ain't controlling nothing. TMC tatted on my chest, we the ones who really run and start that wrecking. Started flipping packs at 15, now I'm flipping real estate developments. All money in the family business, watch me teach financial settlements. 100 racks invested in the youth, gave them jobs instead of handouts. Marathon mentality forever, turn your dreams into your cash route.
They tried to dim my light, but I kept on glowing. Never gave up on the dream, kept the vision going. From the ground up, I built it, now the money showing. Neighborhood hero, watch a legend keep growing.
24-hour shifts at the car wash, now I own the whole strip mall. Yeah, from Section 8 apartments to the hills, watch a real one never fall. Invested in my education, USC business courses paid in full. Turn street credibility to boardroom respect, that's how legends pull. Marathon clothing store to streaming platforms, diversify my revenue. Build generational wealth for Imani, show the hood what we can do. Study Russell Simmons and Jay-Z, applied the game to Crenshaw blocks. Victory lap complete, now they quote my bars like financial stocks. Came from apartments with no heat, now my kids sleep in mansions. All the nights I couldn't eat, made me hungry for expansion. Every scar upon my body tells a story of survival. Now I'm proof that you can make it, neighborhood survival.
They tried to dim my light, but I kept on glowing. Never gave up on the dream, kept the vision going. From the ground up, I built it, now the money showing. Neighborhood hero, watch a legend keep growing. They tried to dim my light, but I kept on glowing. Never gave up on the dream, kept the vision going. From the ground up, I built it, now the money showing. Neighborhood hero, watch a legend keep growing.
Poverty couldn't break me, bullets couldn't stop the vision. Built from nothing to something, reckon that's generational precision. When they write my final chapter, let them know I changed the game. Marathon forever tatted on me, it's Hussein the name.
Started with a quarter pound of that sticky green, now my dispensaries gross 2 million yearly. Death row money couldn't match what I'm making now, got the IRS calling me clearly. 72 Impala sitting on Dayton's, but my Tesla's parked next to the Bentley coupe. Private jet from Long Beach to Vegas meetings, closing deals while I'm sipping gin and juice. My publishing checks from gin and juice alone could buy your whole block twice over. Invested that rap money into tech starters, now I'm Silicon Beach as smooth as takeover. Board meetings at 9, studio sessions at midnight, grinding like I'm still broke and hungry. Uncle Snoop turned survival instincts into billion-dollar business sense. Ain't that so, that record?
Stay on your grind, never sleep, never stop. Money over everything, rise straight to top. Boss moves, only let the haters all drop. Big dog status, now we running this block.
Midnight phone call from my connected in Oakland, moving that product by the truckload steady. 5 warehouses from Compton to Carson, got my soldiers trained and always ready. Just dropped 200K on that Culver City spot, flipping properties like dominoes. My accountant said I cleared 50 million this quarter. Watch how the empire grows. Got the mayor's office on my contact list, city council meetings where I drop knowledge. These young cats still hustling backwards, while Uncle Snoop built generational college. Rolex Submariner on my wrist costs more than your yearly, but time is still money to me. Long Beach legend with the global vision, turning local hustle into dynasty.
Stay on your grind, never sleep, never stop. Money over everything, rise straight to top. Boss moves, only let the haters all drop. Big dog status, now we running this block. Stay on your grind, never sleep, never stop. Money over everything, rise straight to top. Boss moves, only let the haters all drop. Big dog status, now we running this block.
Been stacking chips since Clinton was president. Now my empire worth 9-figure seed grain. From that first bag of chronic to my cannabis empire, built the dopest money making machine. Hit the stock market with my entertainment shares. Diversified portfolio staying bulletproof. Young Snoop from the LBC to Uncle Snoop the mogul, living legendary and that's the truth.
My homeboy called from Detroit with that connect, moving weight through the Midwest corridor. But I told him, nephew, I'm past that level now. Corporate boardrooms where I wage my war. Signed 3 endorsement deals before breakfast. My signature worth more than most cats' careers. Uncle Snoop Dogg, the untouchable Don, been running this game for 30 plus years.
They used to doubt the skinny kid from 21st Street. Now I own the whole avenue.
Mama said, baby, keep your head up high. Never knew a son would make dreams come true. Every scar from the struggle was just preparation, molding me into so that wrecking greater. Now I look back at that broke young Snoop and thank God for making me a real player.
Stay on your grind, never sleep, never stop. Money over everything, rise straight to the top. Boss moves only, let the haters all drop. Big dog status, now we running this block. Stay on your grind.
From selling dimes to owning diamond mines, the transformation complete and thorough. Snoop Dogg forever. Big boss status turned the streets into my corporate barrel. When they write the history books about the hustle game, put my name in bold letters. East side to worldwide, Uncle Snoop showed them how legends get better.